Hello everybody, welcome back to Fox's Best Laid Plans, the chaotic planner channel that makes you glad you're friends and not roommates. Hello everybody, how are you? I don't even know, y'all. I keep thinking I'm trying to get better, and then am I getting better? I don't know. Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to A Plan With Me. I don't think I did, I can't remember. Anyway, did we do this? Where are we? What have we talked about? Okay, I don't know. So here's some planner spreads that you may or may not have seen. Okay, look how cute this is. This is really cute too. Let's move on to this week. We are planning the week of Monday, April 17th through Sunday, April 23rd in my Gooseby Twins planner. It is Friday. It is Friday and I'm finally sitting down, and it is Friday shortly before we are getting ready to leave for the weekend. And I don't know. Husband chose to go into the office today. Some of his coworkers who have moved away since they went remote are in town, and so a bunch of the friends, former coworkers, were all getting together for lunch. So he went into the office and get my stick right here. Whoa. So he went down to meet them all so they could all go to lunch together. And he was leaving at 11:30, and I was like, at 11:30, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna do my planner and I'm gonna get started. And I didn't. And I just was like, I don't know. I've been having one of those days where the anxiety, and I don't know. My anxiety has been really bad this week. And there was some kind of crazy solar eclipse yesterday. Mercury retrograde started this morning, or I don't know when. It started some point today. Oh no, got a bump. Oh, the new moon was yesterday. What else am I missing? What other astrological things that fuck with my brain are happening? So, that's what we're gonna blame it on and say that it was all of that. But my anxiety has just been a little spiral that keeps spiraling, and every time it spirals it gets a little bit bigger, one of those kind of spirals like that. Yeah, that's how it's been not pleasant. I don't recommend anxiety to people. And I don't know, it's not been anything in particular. Well, it's been a couple things in particular. Work for sure has been really stressful this past week, and so I know that set it off. Tuesday, I don't want to talk about it. Driving into work, I was in a turning lane. I was trying to go into work early to get stuff, to get breakfast on my way into work. I was trying to go into work early to get stuff done because we were so behind. And a little old man, I still am not clear if he was moving into the lane or if he swerved into the lane or what happened. But he bumped his mirror against my mirror. Thankfully, no damage to my car, and damage just to his mirror. And nobody was hurt or anything. It wasn't I don't know. But it really shook me up because haven't had that happen to me since I was a teenager. Haven't had any issues like that. So, and I was worried because he was a little old man, and I don't know. Me and old people, and I was just, it was not a good situation. So that happened on Tuesday morning. I was okay, I'm gonna go in, be super productive. I'm gonna get a start on the day, have a good day, leave for my off rotation with confidence and feeling good. And then that happened on the way in, and I was what the heck? So it's been a stressful week. We've just been super busy, lots going on, and just not able to keep up. And one of these has numbers. Oh, here's the numbers. Okay. So I've been kind of all over the place with that, and then just trying to get stuff ready because this weekend we're going away. We're going away in an hour. As soon as I finish this and pack, we're going away for the weekend for a trail race in the middle of the state. And then we come back for a few days, work for 2 days, and then we leave for California for our big annual California trip. So lots of exciting things going on. And then it's once this begins travel season for us. So it's that, then I come back, then I work 8 days in a row, and then I'm off for 1 day, and then I leave for my marathon in Montana. Then I come back, then I work. Then we're going to Boston for a weekend in June to see The Cure. Then I come back, then I work, and then I'm done with work, and we are gone for 3 weeks for our road trip this summer with my mom. And we're gonna scatter some of my dad's ashes. So it's just gonna be a whirlwind, like from here until mid-July, basically. And it starts this weekend. And so I am frantic in like, I have to get everything done. I have to get everything done. I have to have the house in perfect order and have everything flawless. And like, oh, I didn't tell you, this is Peaches and Pink's kit that I'm using. It's Gone Camping. We're not actually camping. We are staying in a cabin in the woods, but because it's trail race. But I thought this was like perfect for this week and just relaxing. Oh, y'all, I think tomorrow's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be wet, unfortunately. I think it's gonna be a wet trail race, but it's gonna be good. I think I'm gonna feel like better at the end of the day. I'm gonna get my mind right and I'm gonna feel good, right? And I'm doing my planner right now, so that's gonna be good. And then after, I'm gonna put the Gone Camping up here, even though we're not actually camping. I love the outdoors. I love nature. I love to be outside. I love running. I love being out in the middle of all that shit. I did bottom. I guess I do something here. I want to sleep somewhere that has running water and a bed. So that's that. Like when we did our bike trip, in 2013 and in 2014, because of some complications in 2013, we didn't get to finish our ride. We did the bike trail from Pittsburgh to DC. We made it all the way to DC in 2014. In 2013, it was there was a tropical storm and the government shutdown happened that year, so we made it one day short. But both times we stayed in like hotels or bed and breakfast because I was like, I'm out on the trail all day and I love it, but that means that I want to be like in a nice place when we get in. So there's nothing on here that says work, is there? No, okay. I have so many stickers on here, so many things to use. I don't even like want to write in there that little old man hit me because it shook me up so much. Like he came out of nowhere, no turn signal, just bumped right into me. All right, so I worked Monday and Tuesday. I'm testing out some new pens here. I bought one of them randomly. Like I think I bought it at the Blick store. My friend and I had gone and done like art supply shopping at the Blick store the one time. And these are Sharpie pens, fine point. And I had bought one of them and I found that I usually use the Bic Intensity pens. And I found that these seem to write a little bit better in the Moxie Life companion notebooks. They seem to do the stay on the page a little bit better. So I actually bought a whole box of them instead of just the one singular pen that I had bought. And I like them, so I was testing them out in here as well. I don't think they work any better or worse in here than the Bic Intensities. Just a little bit different colors, like this blue. I love this blue. I'm obsessed with this blue. Look how beautiful it is. So anyway, so let's put some stuff in here. Like for example, Monday was very busy. It was so busy. And we had our hours cut again, so we were just like running around like crazy and I couldn't keep up. I don't know. I mean, we kind of kept up. We did the best that we could, but you know, I was very exhausted after work every day and just like, and then I came home and like my house is not in order and it was like, just, I don't know. It was not the stuff. Okay, so there we go. So we were very busy that day. I lost my hat, my like Joshua Tree hat that I love so much. I have no idea what happened to it. The last time I had it was in Indianapolis, and then I didn't realize it was missing. I thought it was just like in the wash somewhere, and now I think it's like missing. So, not stoked about that. I have a lot of these, so I could use one of these bigger ones. I'll just use this one. So this trail race tomorrow, I'm so excited about it. It's like one of the most beloved trail races, and I can't remember the last time that I updated in here. Did I update about it? I did. I think I did film last week about my calf injury, and I ran on Sunday, 16 miles, no pain at all, no tightness in my calf, nothing. I did use KT tape just to be on the safe side, so I'm going to do that again tomorrow for the race. But it felt great, and I'm really optimistic. So, yay! We're gonna do a big box that says "Lost my hat" because I'm so sad about it. But I have a lot of friends. I'm gonna put a frowny face. Looking for lost hat, frowny face. Lots of friends from my running group are gonna be there this weekend. It's like this beloved race, and I've not been able to do it, and this is the first time I've been able to get into it because it sells out every year, and it's been weekends that I've worked in previous years, and we've been traveling, and I'm so stoked, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, looking for my lost hat. Then we went to the cage. Anything else that we did that day? I think that's it. Sometimes these have extra little things, and I guess this one doesn't. Oh, it does have this, but that's too much. I don't need that much. I hate having like blank space. I'm gonna leave this for right now and then come back to it and think about it. You know what I'll just do? I'll just write the cage in here in big letters. Cage. That was not big letters. I don't know what I just did there. Did not go according to plan. I'm just having like a hard time getting my thoughts in order this week, and I have been feeling better about that, and this week it's like it all went off the rails, and I don't know why. I think overall I'm still doing better than I was, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. Okay, Tuesday. I need to write it in here because someday I'll be like, what happened that day? You know, but it was a not happy situation. I'm just gonna write, whoa, did you see that? The lid of this pen just went flying. That is one complaint that I have about these, is that they don't click on very well. So if you are a talking with your pen kind of person like I am, they go, whoa! So we're gonna just write, oh, no, in big letters. And I'm gonna draw a little picture of a car. That's a picture of a car. It looks like a spaceship with wheels, but it's a car. There we go. And then a frowny face. That way I notated the day, and I put it in small font what actually happened. Okay, so then we were super busy again, and I was just anxious all day. I just like could not unanxify. Unanxify? Is that a word? And like I felt like I couldn't get my brain like on track, so then I was moving slowly and I needed to be moving faster. Not good stuff. So we'll put anxious in here, anxious, with these little, like, this looks like it's a marquee saying anxious, anxiety. Okay. Husband made me go for a little walk. This is crooked. Little walk. I did not do any like fitness this week. Really, it's been, I mean, it's fine. My race is tomorrow. Like, it's fine resting my bones. But I had planned to like run after work and then run on Wednesday, and I didn't run either day, and that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I have to go with the flow. Baby steps. I'm getting there, right? I'm getting there. Okay. And then we went to the cage again that night for dinner because Tina was working that night unexpectedly. So will one of these fit here? I guess I can cover up that. Yeah. Okay. We went back to the cage. And apparently the theme of this, and I got cheese sticks because I was so stressed. The theme of this page is cursive. I did a lot of cursive writing. I think husband is coming home like any minute now, and then we gotta start packing and get going. So I better get my life together here. This is gonna be a much shorter plan with me than I expected. Okay, my little brain is like a little bit, it's reaching its limits of what it can do. It's really just, yeah. Okay, so Wednesday, not yesterday, yesterday was Thursday. Thursday, we had some excitement because, as you all probably know, I have squirrels that I feed that are on my little squirrel feeder on the porch roof outside of my window here. And I was doing some nice tidying in the kitchen. I was having a good start to my day. I was like feeling really productive. I was gonna get a lot of things done. I was gonna do my planner that morning first thing. So I'll put tidying kitchen. And then what happened was Clarence chewed a hole in the screen and came into the house. Squirrel. In the house. We did not, to be clear, we did not want him in the house. He's not supposed to come in the house. And he certainly is not supposed to come in the house by way of destruction. Chaos ensued. That is what happened. So yeah, that was basically he chewed a hole in the screen, came in the house, and then panicked once he was in here because he didn't know what to do and he wanted to get out and he couldn't figure out how to get out. And so he was just like freaking the fuck out and like crawling all over my desk. He sat on my planner. He made a little poop on my mouse pad. He was texting. Maybe 365. Oh, I'm traffic. He hit traffic. Okay. What else did he do? He had an adventure. He tried to get into where the walnuts are kept and he couldn't figure it out. And then he panicked. And then like he sat there and put his little paws up like this and went and made his little squirrel sounds at me as if like I was the one who brought him into the house. And I was like, listen, dude, you brought yourself in here, so you have no one to blame but yourself, and you better figure out how to get yourself out of here, which he eventually did. He did do that, so he left, and but he left by chewing a second hole in the window. So now we have to be really careful about, I did patch it yesterday. So, I mean, it's not like the world's greatest patch. I just did like a quick sticky patch on the holes just to cover it. And we just gonna have to watch that we can't leave leave the window open if we're not in the room so that he doesn't chew through the patches again. But I feel like he was scared enough that like he hopefully won't do it. But this morning he came by to like ask for walnuts and I was like, we're not doing this. Like, you're grounded. You're not getting any walnuts because you were bad. Like, I'm not gonna reward you with walnuts after you came in the house and you weren't supposed to do that, you know? He was not understanding, and so he just sat there and stared at me like, but you give me walnuts every day. And I was like, that's right. And now I don't because you were bad. So, excitement. But it was like, oh my God. And so I had to like Lysol my entire desk. He like put his paws on my coffee cup. I had to wash all my cups that were up here. I had to vacuum the floor because he knocked over my 2 little planters that I have, and there was dirt everywhere. Yeah. And then I had to deep clean my vacuum, which I haven't ever done. If you have a Dyson, there's a video, well, there's many videos, but I found a video online about deep cleaning your Dyson, and I hadn't done it in about a year since I got the Dyson. So I did that. That was not fun. And then I had a 5-hour-long hair appointment. 12 to 5. That's me getting my hair done. That's my rest of my body. Yay. I had a hair appointment. I got like I haven't gotten highlights in a long time, and I remember why, because it takes so long, because she has to like bleach my hair first and then do my all over color for the parts that aren't bleached, and then she has to put the toner on it with the red, and then it's like a whole thing. So anyway, my hair appointment was 12 to 5. It was a very long hair appointment. So that was basically, I started off Wednesday like super productive and super motivated, and then it all came crashing down thanks to a squirrel in the house. So what can you do? We didn't end up doing any kind of fitness because the whole day got off. I was supposed to run, like once you get, and then I got my keratin, that's right. I got my highlights and then I got my keratin, and she cut and did my keratin. When I get my keratin in, I can't wash my hair for a few days and I can't do any like sweaty stuff. You're supposed to not do any sweaty stuff. So I was supposed to run in the morning beforehand, and I was actually chasing a squirrel out of the house, so I did not run. It got my heart rate up, I'm sure. I mean, that probably worked. I did get a cappuccino. I never spell cappuccino right, so don't come at me. I don't know how I spelled it this time, and I probably spelled it wrong. And then we made HelloFresh sweet and smoky pork. It was really good. It's got like a cherry jam, sweet and smoky pork tenderloin. Oh, jeez Louise. All right, and then we finished the documentary that we've been watching, this horror movie anthology documentary thing. We finally finished episode 2, and there's 3 parts, so we still have one more part to go. It's really good. It's called In Search of Darkness. If you love 80s horror movies, I cannot recommend it enough. There's 3 parts to it. Each one, well, I know the first one was like 4.5 hours. The second one must have been about the same. And you can just watch it in little like nibbles. Like we watched it like, you know, half an hour here, an hour here, depending on the night and how much energy we had. And it's really good. It like goes into all the different horror movies of the 80s. They have actors, directors, special effects people, like everybody involved in the community. Like it's just so good. Yeah. And it's giving me great ideas of like things like obscure horror movies that we've never seen that we might want to watch for our October horror movies. It's lots of fun. All right, so then yesterday I walked dogs and then I had anxiety. I did have anxiety. I'm telling you that my anxiety has been bad this week, and the only thing that I can think of is like work stress plus anxiety. That's like the way that I wrote that is making me anxious because I wrote it so poorly. I did some tidying yesterday, so we'll put this in here for tidying. I'm trying to get the house, like, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but like when you leave for vacation, like if you have the house messy, you just can't do it. Like you have to have it clean before you leave. And so that's what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to like get it to be maintainable. What I really need to do is I need to dust. And as soon as I dust, then I can vacuum. And so those are the last 2 steps. And we have some laundry to do that we just ran yesterday, so that's that. Okay, tidy the bedroom. And then yesterday was husband's birthday, so I'm gonna put in here, husband is 40. Oh, I don't know why I made the S real big. I fucked that up. I hate how that looks. Let's cover that up. I had like joked, I said whenever I turned 40, I wanted someone to say, Lordy, Lordy, Fox is 40. Like that was my dream. And he's like, I did say that. And I was like, when? He's like, I said it all the time ever since you turned 40. And I was like, you are lying. You forgot that I wanted you to say that. Okay. Husband turns 40. And smiley face, smiley face. Okay. And we went to this wonderful dinner last night. It was a mezcal. It wasn't mezcal. It was an agave night, Latin-inspired tequila dinner. It was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. And we also got pizza. It was like full-size cocktails, y'all. Like now I will be prepared for the next time that like don't go in with an empty stomach, because you get like a cocktail before the dinner starts and then you get cocktails while the dinner's going on. So yeah, it was a blast though. I really, really loved it. It's at this place called Sullivan's Steakhouse, which we'd never been to. It's in the Steel Building, and put that in here. It was, every dish was like so good, and it was huge portions, and I want to say it was like $80 a person or something like that. Like it was not for the amount of food that you got, like you figure these were full cocktails. It wasn't like, you know, a small portion, like a taste of a cocktail. It was like a full ass cocktail. And a cocktail is usually like $15 at a restaurant like that. So like that alone, 4 cocktails would have been $60. And then plus you got 4 full size courses. Like, it was just so good. Tequila dinner. I have such a hard time writing on this at, I'll just say at Sullivan's, 7 p.m. It was so good. And then we got home and husband was like, I'm hungry again, so he ordered a pizza. That looks pretty cute, right? That's cute. Okay. Then we need to put Heiner in here. And I've been saving one of these. I gotta hurry up and finish here, so we're gonna put this in here for Heiner. That doesn't even seem big enough, but that's fine. I'm so excited, and I'm also very nervous. It's got 4,000 feet of elevation. Smiley faces! I'm so excited. I just hope, I hope I make it. I hope my body holds up. I think it'll be fine. I'll probably be like tired afterwards, but like, it'll be fine. It's only 25K, so like, what, 15 and a half-ish miles, right? Not so bad. I didn't get are these 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I don't know why I have been so bad at remembering to check my blood pressure every day. I used to be so on top of this. I don't even know if I have any values to put in yet for the week. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here, and I'll have to do the last 3 days as we go, just because I have to get ready. So we're coming home Sunday morning, and then we're gonna do our cheese of the month. Will be our dinner that night. So I usually like to do, one of the things I like about a neutral planner like this is that I can choose whatever colors, because like, kind of I've been all over the place. Like I always think of April as purple. Like when I don't know, when I think of months, I always think of a color with the month. Like March is green, January is blue, February is red, and April's always purple in my mind. But like, because this is a neutral planner and there's not any like color scheme to each month, look, I've been able to do like a pink and a blue here for the week of Easter. Then I did purple last week. I did go all out with purple, but then this week, because we're going to be in the woods, I did this like woodsy theme. I think that's like, I like that. I like the difference.